This young man is a really accomplished submission specialist, and sometimes fighters get offended when you call them a specialist, but most people know what he's trying to do in there, and to this point, no one's really been able to stop him.
John, he will try to pull guard. He pulls guard anymore in the UFC at this point, but he understands that for him to be successful, the fight has to be in the grappling, in the jiu-jitsu. If he's able to extend these jiu-jitsu exchanges, he is the guy that is generally going to win. He understands position. He understands going from point A to point B. He always is the one controlling the underhook. Always has the frame. Just a knowledge of jiu-jitsu that not many people can match.
And you can be sure as he makes this walk tonight, he's thinking about just how quickly he can get this fight to the ground and utilize those aforementioned high-level submission skills. It's always tough when you draw that high-level wrestler who has a lifetime of experience in a one-on-one competitive situation. Prevailing wisdom is he'll have the wrestling advantage in this one time.
As his dad said, the moment he introduced him to the sport, he knew that he was made to be a wrestler. The kid slept in his headgear. He only wants to wrestle, and by doing that, he puts you in danger. He's constantly in your face, constantly trying to dig at your gas tank. He goes from transition to transition, single to double to high crotch. It does not matter the attack. He just knows that he will give you so much to process in terms of the wrestling that eventually he will get you to the ground.
You ever sleep in your headgear?
I sleep in my headgear.
All the time?
All the time.
All right, big one for him here tonight. Let's get to it. Tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, the Prodigy, BJ Penn! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is the former UFC welterweight champion of the world and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Matt Hughes.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
So the legend, the Hall of Famer BJ Penn is back for more as we get ready to go for round one. His last first-round finish, that unforgettable 21-second dusting of Matt Hughes back at UFC 123. But more often than not for BJ Penn in his recent form, he has had to work harder and go deeper into fights. We'll see if BJ can get untracked here in the early going. Hughes going for the takedown, but unable to land. Oh, misses with the jab. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Penn.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Oh, that's a good strike there by BJ Penn. That for executing the game plan. He told us he needed to get the early takedown, and he produces right out of the chute.
He got it done, man. Takedowns were the emphasis in camp, and he got it done. He has to be happy that it worked to perfection.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Hughes is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, side control now.
Now into his mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Hughes. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Big ground and pound.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Hughes.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back.
Arms in deep.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Hughes is back in full mount. Continuing to look for openings here with Penn on the canvas. And now he's got the back. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. He's got to start throwing now. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Hughes is right back to the full mount here. Under a minute to go. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off. Oh.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Hughes is in half guard. Oh, big shots from the top. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Let this guy know who you are.
All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two.
Nasty body kick downstairs.
Out of range with that one. All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round one, and as yet, he still hasn't attempted to take this fight to the ground.
Very surprising approach by this guy. He's so good on the ground. I would have expected him to try to get it to the ground. He hurt him bad.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, he's got his back now. Penn's in half guard. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist. I think he's got it. It's deep.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up. Good stick. Guillotine jump.
Oh, and he's out. All right, feet on the hips here. Hughes is in half guard.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. Now he's going full mount.
Nice positional control here.
Oh, nice.
Side control now. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Hughes. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Hughes is back in full mount. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Hughes.
Oh, in the mount.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always...
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Hughes is able to flatten him out. This could be real trouble now. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse. Oh, right into mount.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. You got to be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Hughes is right back to the full mount.
This is a terrible position.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very... 20 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. Round 3 next.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns.
Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Nice punch there by Penn. Straight punch is true. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Hook to the head there by Penn.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's landing.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Hughes. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Hughes. Another ground and pound strike lands. Probably working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by BJ Penn.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Hughes. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there.
Not staying still underneath his opponent is allowing him to not get hit with anything too damaging.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Hughes is back in full mount. About 2 minutes here to go in round 3.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Man, he ate another shot.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Penn. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Oh, my goodness.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 43 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Matt Hughes.
Well, what a win for that young man tonight by TKO. And if the judges were looking at their phones, it's okay. We don't need their scorecards tonight.
We don't need your scorecards. Do as you may. Proceed as you may.